What is up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Market Marauders. Beating the market one trade at a time. For you, Market Marauders, an investment channel, helps you to find the best deals in the market. If that's something you're interested in, make sure you smash the subscribe button down below, like, comment, and share. Now, as you guys probably know, you've been following the channel, it is earnings season. So I'm going to go over the earning plays from this week that you all can catch in the community tab. Community tab has all the plays for the week. So just check that out. Also, make sure you go and follow me on IG. This is my IG page, market_marauders. Make sure you also follow the clothing brand Sus, which I am CEO of. So get you some good merch from that as well. Without further ado, let's jump into these plays. So the merch came in today. Got me some of the merch. So make sure you check it in the bottom of the description. The merch came out. This is one of the shirts from the merch page. So make sure you go check out the merch page. So without further ado, let's jump into the plays. So on the community tab from today, we have Dollar Tree had their earnings today. So let's go and look at them. So looking at Dollar Tree, we have their moving average 10 is $97.70. Moving average 50 is $101.56. Moving average 100 is $100.57. And they ended the day at $96.72. Looks like after hours they went up 27 cents to end at $96.99. So pretty good as far as that's concerned. Let's jump into their earnings and see how they performed in earnings. If we look on here, it does look like they are pretty bearish after their earnings, denoted by the moving average 10 line going down below the moving average 50 line. But let's jump into their earnings and see how they performed. So Dollar Tree's earnings for today, just going to read the highlights of this. It says same store sales by segment, Family Dollar, they were up 11.6%. Dollar Tree up 3.1%. Enterprise same store sales increased 7.2%. So that's pretty good. Consolidated net sales increased 9.4% to $6.28 billion. Diluted earnings per share increased 44.7% to $1.10 versus 0.76 cents. So pretty good earnings for Dollar Tree. As you know, they were affected by the pandemic situation. So their stores definitely got clapped, got blasted by the pandemic, as all retail did. But it seems like the retail sector is having a comeback. So it's pretty good for the whole retail sector. I like to see them coming back up. Dollar Tree, I shop there. I frequent there. Ain't ashamed to say it. I like cheap stuff and good stuff, and they have a little bit of both. So if I shop there, most likely other people do shop there. So, don't let the looks fool you. Don't let the Nike hat fool you. I do shop at Dollar Tree. So let's jump into the next one. So the next one for earnings, we have Ollie's, ticker sign OLLI. So on Ollie's, we have moving average 10 of $108.27, moving average 50 of $108.57, and a moving average 100 of $107.40. So they ended today at $106.99. After hours, look like they went down $1.51. Look like they went up $1.51. So pretty good price action after hours. But denoted by the left-hand side, doesn't seem like that's going to hold up too much early morning. So early morning may see a drop-off on them. If you're going on here, they began a bearish pattern. So it looks like a lot of people sold off and took profits after their earnings rally. So like they rallied before earnings, and then before earnings came out, looks like a lot of people sold off. But let's go into their earnings and see how they performed earnings wise. So I actually don't have their earnings up here, so I will come back to them. Let's go into the ones that I actually did pick up, and that is going to be DG. So for DG, which is Dollar General, their moving average 10 is 201.37, moving average 50 is 233, and the moving average 100 is 199.79. and they ended the day today at 201.34. Looks like towards the end of the day they rallied up only 1 cent to be at 201.35. So tried to end on a small positive note, but still bullish, in my personal opinion, denoted by this moving average 10 line being above this moving average 50 and moving average 100 line. So pretty good metric for that. But on the left-hand side, does look like they had a huge sell-off after hours. So look for that early morning tomorrow to go down. Let's jump into their earnings. They are based in Tennessee. So in Gillisville, Tennessee, I think it's their headquarters. Their net sales increased 24.4%. Same-store sales increased 18.8%. Operating profit increased 80.5% to $1.0 billion. Diluted earnings per share, or EPS, increased 89.1% to $3.12. Cash flow from operations increased 157.2% to $2.9 billion. $691 million returned to shareholders through share repurchase and cash dividends. Board of directors declared third quarter 2020 cash dividend of 36 cents per share. Increased share repurchase program authorization by $2.0 billion. So if you'd like to learn how to build a dividend portfolio, I have a free course in a playlist. So just go check it out on my main page. It'll teach you how to build a dividend portfolio and how to build one from scratch and basically get paid. Like every week, I go into my dividend portfolio and basically show you all the dividend payouts that I get every month or for 1 month. And just basically show you, you can get a passive income through dividends. So this is one of those dividend stocks. So it's not just a good stock to hold just for the fact of, day trading it or options trading it. They do actually give you dividends. So just for holding the stock, you will get 36 cents per share. So per share you own of the stock, you will get 36 cents. So pretty good. Considering a lot of companies are cutting their dividends, it seems like Dollar General is moving in the right direction, and they got some pretty good stuff. I shop there a lot, not as much as Dollar Tree, but I do shop there quite a bit. They got a lot of good beverages, a lot of stuff like last minute stuff you probably just don't think about, but they do have a lot of good items. And one of the things that I noticed is during the pandemic, they did not close their stores. So they were one of the stores that I know personally benefited from the pandemic situation. So a lot of stores closed down. We're trying to, repurpose what they were going to do. But I know Dollar General, definitely where I live at, stayed open. So I know they definitely benefited from people going. I know when people were, buying up all the toilet paper, the Dollar General in my town definitely was out. So people did not hesitate to go to Dollar General, even though people say, oh, it's cheap. I wouldn't go there. People definitely do shop there, especially where I am located. So going into the next one, we have Ulta. So Ulta is a beauty cosmetic store that sells beauty supplies. They had earnings today. Their moving average 10 is $222.42. Their moving average 50 is $220.83. And the moving average 100 is $216.66. So they ended the day today at $223.95. And it looks like after hours, they went up $32. Oh my goodness, 32 whole dollars and 55 cents. So I was completely wrong about this one. I thought they would go down, but it seems like, they have continued to rally up. They are bullish, denoted by the moving average 10 line, which is this red line right here, being above the moving average 50 and the moving average 100, which to me denotes that they are bullish. So a very big bullish uptrend, and it looks like they are curling up towards the end of the day, which may denote a large breakout towards the beginning of the day tomorrow. So definitely keep that one on your radar for an early morning breakout for Ulta. Let's jump into their earnings and see how they perform. So for Ulta Beauty, we have net sales of $1.2 billion compared to $1.7 billion a year ago. So a year ago quarter. So basically quarter over quarter, they went down $0.5 billion. Comparable sales decreased to 26%. Sales from e-commerce operations, though, increased more than 200%. So a lot of people are out there buying makeup online because a lot of their stores were closed. We do not have an Ulta where I live at, but I do know that a lot of them opened up, and people were probably going to go online because of the pandemic situation. People, got to get their makeup, beauty products, so that was to be expected. But 200%, is a very large number to go up. So very interested to see how they will perform next quarter, especially considering that they went up 200% based on the pandemic situation. Net income of $8.1 million or 0.14 dilutive share. Adjusted net income of 41.5 or 0.73 adjusted per diluted share. So overall, they did see some decrease in store sales. That was to be expected, in my opinion. But going up 200% in e-commerce store sales is pretty impressive for any type of retail, in my personal opinion. So, definitely going to see, would like to see how that increases next quarter and how they perform on the next one. So going to the last one, we got Marvel Technology. So not like Marvel as in Avengers, but Marvel as in Marvell Technology. So Marvel moving average 10 is $36.14. Moving average 50 is $35.32. And the moving average 100 is $34.26. So looking at where they ended the day today, $35.91, $35.61 is where they ended. So they went down 30 cents after hours. So look for that one to possibly turn around, but possibly, continue to be bullish tomorrow. But yeah, look for that one. So just a comment on here. Do I believe Ulta will run tomorrow? Yes, I do believe Ulta will run tomorrow. I was completely wrong about Ulta, but I do believe that they will run tomorrow and definitely be an early morning runner, especially considering they went up $32 after hours. It's pretty impressive. I know no one really expected the 200% increase for e-commerce sales, so definitely they destroyed the metrics on that one. Jumping into Marvel Technology, seeing how they performed. It says their Q2 revenue was $727 million. Gross margin was 49.4%. GAAP, a gross margin of 63.3%. Non-GAAP gross margin. Q2 diluted income loss of 0.24. GAAP diluted loss per share of 0.21. Non-GAAP diluted income per share. Cash and short-term investment of $832 million. So, yeah, Ulta definitely was not expecting that. Marvel Technology, I thought they would do better with their financials, but things happen to different companies. But Ulta definitely for the big win. Completely wrong about that one, and seems like the cosmetic industry is definitely increasing. So make sure you go add me on IG. I do answer questions on IG. It's my IG, market_Marauders. Make sure you add the merch page. Looking for a giveaway coming up here pretty soon. So make sure you add the merch page too. But jumping into the big ones today. So today, I don't even have it on here. We got WMT, Walmart with the big game. Then we also have MSFT for Microsoft doing crazy today. So first of all, let's jump into Walmart. If we look at Walmart, they had a huge spike up today. And if we look there, moving average 10 is $136.89. Moving average 50 is $131.80. Moving average 100 is $132.03. And they ended the day at $136.63, and it looks like after hours they went up $1.87. So possible early morning mover on that one. Let's jump into Microsoft. Microsoft also with a big rally, huge rally today. Moving average 10 on them is $227.73. Moving average 50 is $219.49. And the moving average 100 is $215.89. So they ended the day at $226.58. After hours, they went to up $1.82 to end it at $228.40. So big moves, big movers today. But you may be saying, why do I have them on my watch list for today? And that is because Walmart is teaming up with Microsoft on TIK TOK bid. So basically, what has happened is, let me read part of this. So Walmart confirmed it's teaming up with Microsoft in a bid for TIK TOK. The app is nearing an agreement to sell its U.S., Canadian, Australian, and New Zealand operations in a deal that's likely to be $20 billion to $30 billion range, sources say. In a statement, the big box retailer says TIK TOK's integration of e-commerce and advertising is a clear benefit to creators and users in those markets. So if you're not familiar with what TIK TOK is, it is a social media app where you can post short 15-second videos. I do have a TIK TOK. It is Market Marauders. So if you're interested, go check that. I do not have it in the description, but go add me on there. Yeah, go add me on there. So you basically add videos of whatever, really. A lot of it is dancing. Some of it is good informational stuff. But the main problem was that President Donald Trump said that TIK TOK is a Chinese-based company and was taking Americans' data and using it for ulterior purposes. And he basically was trying to ban TIK TOK. So after that argument came out, he basically said, okay, I'll sign off on a couple of people if they buy TIK TOK. So the first company to do so, to make a proposal to buy TIK TOK, was Microsoft, and they broke out, immediately after that happened. The second company to do so was Oracle. So Oracle, announced that they were going to be one of the bidders or people who were, trying to buy TIK TOK. And then, recently today, or the news that I heard today, is that Walmart is going to be partnering with Microsoft to try to buy TIK TOK. So if Microsoft and Walmart buy TIK TOK, it's going to be a pretty huge deal, in my personal opinion, because they both have a lot of pull. You have Microsoft with the whole Xbox series as a whole branch of the company. Microsoft social media presence is pretty big with LinkedIn. And they also have, they've been doing all the calls or all the live streams for the NBA. So, pretty crazy stuff with Microsoft as far as technology is concerned, and will definitely grow their social media side. Walmart, I think their whole purpose is trying to use it for advertising, advertising their products, advertise people going into their stores, possible giveaways from their app. I think they're just planning on using it for advertising purposes. I don't think they care about, the data aspect of it. Oracle was looking at it from the data analytics point of view of it, and I think they were using it to just basically collect the data and sell it to different marketing people, which is a smart idea in itself. But I think with Microsoft and Walmart saying that they're partnering together to do this, I think it's definitely kind of took Oracle out of the bidding, even though President Trump did back Oracle and say he was signed off on Oracle doing it. But I think he's just basically saying any company that is willing to go out there and try to buy it, he would agree with. So very interesting moves going on with both of those companies. I would definitely keep an eye out on Microsoft, definitely keep an eye out on Oracle, and definitely keep an eye out on Walmart. So I wouldn't completely kick Oracle to the curb. Let's look at Oracle. If you're not familiar with their ticker sign is ORCL. So let's look at their price. So Oracle, after their news, they shot up, but they've been on like a steady. If we see right here, once their news came out, they kind of have been basically, they shot up. They're still bullish. Their moving average 10 is 57.21. Moving average 50 is 56.56, and their moving average 100 is 56.04. Yeah, stacking up on those Microsoft calls was definitely a good option. I know I stacked up on those Walmart calls, so I'm going the Walmart way. You can go the Microsoft way. So, Walmart calls all the way. So yeah, I think either one to me is a pretty good choice. I think the deal is supposed to be um, done by the end of September. I think if I read that right, I think the deal is supposed to be like middle or end of September. So, a lot of interesting things are going on in September to look at. So just keep your eyes out on that. What price do I think Microsoft will get to? Um, who's to say? There are a lot of things that are going on with Microsoft. So many moving parts. Oh yeah, somebody said September 15th. Yeah, September 15th must just be a very special day because that is also Battery Day. So September 15th is basically Christmas for investors. So we're just gonna start calling that Wall Street Christmas, September 15th. So someone said, "What price do you think Walmart will get to? I mean, Microsoft will get to?" I'm seeing 250 in the comment section. I'm just gonna give it a swag and say 300. And I only say 300 because we still have Xbox sales that are gonna be coming out a couple of months after that. So, I mean, if we're talking about ridiculous price, I think Microsoft can definitely get to 300. I know it's very laughable, but you know, I definitely I've seen crazier rallies. Uh, so Microsoft is kind of building a perfect storm for movement with them possibly getting TikTok, and then having their sales or pre-orders of their systems starting to go out for the Christmas season, and then those numbers coming out is going to make the stock go up as well. So Microsoft definitely looking really good for the future. Walmart, Walmart is still Walmart. You know, people really hold Walmart for a long-term value play, trying to get those dividends. But if Walmart tries to jump into this whole social media realm, it may spell something different for Walmart. So there may be a new look to Walmart. I really don't know on this one. Jumping into the kings of Wall Street at this point in time, we got Tesla. Tesla just still doing crazy numbers, as it always does. Moving average 10 is $2,235.90. Moving average 50 is $2,095.47. The moving average 100 is $2,030.26. And they ended the day at $2,238.75. And then after hours went up $11.23 to end at $2,249.98. So pretty ridiculous rally for Tesla. I am glad that I bought 2 shares at $16.69. I know at the time I was like, this is crazy. Why would you buy shares this expensive? But people just keep giving the price upgrades. It's like every week, some older investors like, well, you know what? I think I like those electric cars, and then they give it an upgrade, and it's like every week upgrade. So I think the upgrade now is to 2,500. I think that's the strike price for the upgrade. But if you've been listening to Kathy Woods, who's like over ARK Invest, so if you're not familiar with ARK Invest, I would definitely suggest you to go Google ARK Invest. It's a fund ran by Kathy Woods, who's a long-term bull on Tesla and a lot of other companies, but she basically was like the main person that CNBC, or CNBS as people call it, has been putting on the show to basically mock their case on Tesla being a bull stock. So she's been right the whole time. So I think her price was like $7,000 a share, which, it's continuing to go up, and this is even before the split. So, once the split goes, I personally believe people are going to continue to buy more and more shares because it's going to be on sale. And then you could see the stock possibly go back up to levels like these. Probably not back to 2,000 immediately, but definitely back to 1,000. So, definitely looking forward for the split on that. Going into the other one, which I would say is the second pillar of Wall Street, is Apple. So Apple kind of struggled today. They do have a split coming up as well. Their split is going to be a 4-to-1 split. Their record date was on Friday. So if on Friday you held the stocks, then for every one share you own of Apple on last Friday, then you will have 4 shares on the 31st, which is Monday. So look forward to that. They will be on sale on Monday, so I expect to see a lot of investors jumping in on that. Also, one of the things that looking forward to for the company is the release of the 5G iPhone. So the 5G iPhone is basically going to be, to me, a very high demand item. So, people may say, well, why is it going to be high demand? There's already 5G phones out there. 5G's already been established. But to me, iPhone definitely sets the industry benchmark for phones, cell phones in general. So to me, it's the same as Tesla releasing a new vehicle in the EV world. It's the setting the benchmark standard for EV vehicles all over the world. So their moving average 10 for Apple is $501.81. Moving average 50 is $501.70. And the moving average 100 is $488.13. They ended the day at $500.04. And after hours, looks like they went up 80 more cents to end at $500.84. So pretty good movement as far as they're concerned. They're just not moving as fast as like a Tesla has, but still good long-term stock. It looks like they may start to become bearish. Their moving average 10 line, is crossing this moving average 50 line. So just bear that in mind. May be a bearish downturn for the stock. Looks like some people may be taking profits before the split. Why you would do that, I do not know. But, different strokes for different folks. Going into some more stocks that we've been watching that were on the watch list for earnings season, we have iClick, which earnings was on Monday. So go back to the live stream playlist and you can see my synopsis of that. But it seems like they have continued to go down and are bearish now after their earnings. They're trying to rally back up, seems like, but I don't think they're holding their price. So their moving average 10 is $9.72. Moving average 50 is $9.78. Moving average 100 is $9.40. So looks like they're starting a bearish downtrend. So I would just keep your eyes out on that. Even though they do have I would call a 3-bar candle pattern, which is denoted right here. People call it a 3-bar play, where you have like a green candle bar here. Then you have the red ones here. It's not exactly a 3-bar play, not what you would call a standard 3-bar play, but I would call it one because it definitely shot up right here. And then tried to do another one right here where it shot up. So tomorrow, going to be interested in that one to see how it actually performs. Best Buy, who had a really good earnings, in my opinion, and a lot of good things for the company moving forward, has continued to go sideways after they fell off after their earnings. Looks like people took profits after their earnings because it rallied up quite a bit. But they went bearish after their earnings. There was a huge sell-off. And their moving average 10 line went below the moving average 50 and the moving average 100 line. So we would look on here and see that their moving average 10 is $111.41. Moving average 50 is $113.10. Moving average 100 is $112.76. They ended the day at $111.22, and then after hours went up 1 cent to be $111.23. So still bearish. They do have a dividend, so they declared their dividend. So just bear that in mind. If you like long-term investing, you might want to keep your eyes out on this one. It looks like it may be on sale. So just bear that in mind when doing long-term investing. This is a dividend stock. So if you want to hold a stock and get passive income, this may be one of the avenues that you can do it through. So going into the next one that had an earnings, Intuit has been doing really good after their earnings. Their earnings revenue based off yesterday, was it yesterday? No, the day before yesterday, on Tuesday, their earnings, they said they went up 13% overall, company profit wise, and have been bullish ever since. Looks like they've just been on a pretty good, steady uptrend after their earnings. They rallied all the way up to $360, but they went down a little bit, but still bullish in my personal opinion. Denoted by the moving average 10 line being above the moving average 50 and the moving average 100 line. The moving average 10 is $346.02. Moving average 50 is $339.23. Moving average 100 is $327.43. And they ended the day today at $345 even. After hours, they went up 11 cents to be at $345.11. So pretty good metrics as far as that's concerned. I definitely see them continuing to go up as time goes on. So going to one that had an earnings yesterday, and that is TIK Sports. So they rallied up like crazy before their earnings shot up from around $45.57 all the way up to $57.20. So a pretty good rally. If you had a call on that, you were able to execute that call. Good job for you. Hope you were able to lock in some profits and got in early because calls were very cheap since it was going sideways. And it rallied up quite a bit, so you're probably able to lock in some profits early morning on that one. So congrats if you're able to do that. Their moving average 10 is $53.95. Moving average 50 is $50.48. And the moving average 100 is $48.14. So they ended the day at $53 even and went up 1 cent after hours to end at $53.01. So looks like a pretty big order came through after hours of 14K shares. So, possible, may turn around after hours in the morning. So definitely keep an eye out on that one because their earnings, in my opinion, was pretty good. Now let's talk about NEO. NEO has been on a crazy run. A lot of people who are holding NEO for the long run, definitely were able to benefit from holding them. Their moving average 10 is $19.45. Moving average 100 is $16.01. Moving average 50 is $17.94. So it looks like they ended the day at $19.88. After hours, they went down $1.82 to end at $18.06. So, overall, I think NEO may be a possible good play. Still got a lot to prove to me, but a lot of things going on with NEO. Definitely interested to see how they perform long term. Interested to see some more numbers coming out. The stock shot up because they got a 15% upgrade from a financial institution, so that always helps stocks. So definitely keep your eyes out on NEO. I know a lot of people on Robinhood trade NEO because their volume is always tremendously high, which is good for investors because it helps you get in and out of the trade, and it also is good for options trading. So if you're not familiar with options trading, every week I do an episode about option plays and I go over how to trade options. So just make sure you hit that bell notification so that every time I make a video about it, you can come and watch it. So going to the next one, we have Big C, which stands for Big Commerce Holding. They're a fairly new company. They just recently IPO'd. If we look on here, their IPO date was on August 5th. So fairly new company. Looks like they started at $67.12 when they IPO'd, rallied all the way up to $104, and then went down, became very bullish, but then lightning struck again, and they went back up to $162.50. So if you held at $67, you're almost at $100 of profit per share you bought. So, I understand why people took a little bit of profits at this peak. So, for it to have people to have taken profits, but to not have completely sold out. So basically, for this to have gone up to where it did, and then people sold off, but it still goes sideways, to me shows that there's still a lot of value to be had with this company. So its moving average 10 is $139.64. Moving average 50 is $112.33. The moving average 100 is $90.97. So they ended the week at, well, not the week, they ended the day at $141 even. And after hours, they went down $2 to be at $139 even. So definitely keep your eyes on them. It seems like they move quite a bit, and they are fairly new to the exchange. So very new company out there, and definitely one to look forward to because they move quite a bit. So just doing a small recap on the ones from today. We got Dollar Tree, which went very bearish towards the end of the day. We got Ollie's, which earnings was today, which also is very bearish, but looks like towards the end of the day they became bullish. We got DG, which seems to be very bearish as well, but still I would say is bullish because their moving average 10 is above their moving average 50 and moving average 100. Going down, we got Ulta Beauty, which ticker sign is ULTA. Definitely want to look forward to tomorrow for an early morning runner, one that definitely could possibly go up, considering the fact that they went after hours up $32.55. Crazy. I'm still shocked at that. Marvel Technology still on a bullish uptrend. Ended the day at $35.61. Walmart, we're on a crazy bullish up run today. Ended the day at $138.50. So definitely keep your eyes out on that one. Microsoft, keep your eyes out on that one. Ended the day at $228.40. And then Oracle, keep your eyes out on them, even though, there's still Microsoft, Oracle, and Walmart in the race to buy TikTok. So definitely keep your eyes out on them for the week. Very interested to see them perform and to see who, really wins the contract in the end for TikTok. Now, make sure you go on IG, add me, market_Marauders. Make sure you add that merch page, sus clothing brand, sus_clothing_brand. We'll be doing a giveaway pretty soon, so make sure you stay tuned and check that out. But that's going to be a synopsis from today. Try to be back tomorrow. There's a couple of earnings that are going to be in the community tab for the week. So the community tab has all the plays for the week. And tomorrow we have Big Lots and Hibbett Sports. So before I go off, let's look at those. Big Lots ticker sign is BIG. And Hibbett Sports ticker sign is HIBB. So scrolling down on that one, we can see that Big Lots is very bullish. In my opinion, denoted by this little breakout they've had here. Their moving average 10 line is definitely above their moving average 50 line and moving average 100 line. And looks like they have a little cup curl right here, denoted that they may have a bullish breakout even further. So their moving average 10 is $55.07. Moving average 50 is $54.28. And the moving average 100 is $51.84. So they ended the day at $55.70 and went up $2.96 after hours to end at $58.66. So definitely keep your eyes on them tomorrow. May possibly be an early morning mover. So just bear that in mind. Hibbett Sports is very bullish at the current moment. May be able to jump in, get you a call on that one. In options trading, looks like they have a breakout as well. Their moving average 10 is $29.93. Their moving average 50 is $28.06. And moving average 100 is $26.07. So they ended the day today at $30.10. And after hours, they went up $1.90 to end the day at $32 even. So definitely keep your eyes out on Hibbett Sports tomorrow. They do have an earnings tomorrow as well as big lots. Good luck to everybody trading. If you're interested in joining Webull and you want to get 2 free stocks, I have a link down below. If you want to sign up for Robinhood, I have a link down below for that as well. But good luck to everybody trading out there tomorrow. Hope everybody's able to lock in profits, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.